Alright, we got our new trailer for James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. And actually, what they did with the marketing behind this trailer was pretty genius. When it premiered earlier today, the Warner Brothers YouTube channel did kind of an early access leak thing. Like it was supposed to be a private link to the trailer, but then some of the actors leaked it on Twitter, like Jai Courtney and Margot Robbie. Even James Gunn on Twitter was like, damn it, the actors are leaking my trailer. I thought that was pretty clever, because that's what criminals would do, you know? They would do something against the rules. They would leak something that's not supposed to be seen by the public yet. There's even that little disclaimer by Jai Courtney in front of the trailer, on the private link anyway. It was smart. They're really playing up the irreverent nature of this movie. Like I said in my video about the first trailer, this movie's just gonna be all sorts of irreverent, balls to the wall kind of fun. James Gunn unleashed, you know. The real question is this movie gonna have any heart? And my honest answer, even after watching this new trailer, is maybe, but I'm not sure how much. And honestly, I don't even know for sure if it will. Alright, let's dive into this new trailer. So this new trailer for The Suicide Squad starts out with Idris Elba as Bloodsport Robert Dubois. Apparently, he was sent to prison for shooting Superman with a kryptonite bullet and sending him to the ICU. That's the intense care unit. Now, I don't know how Bloodsport got his hands on kryptonite. We all know what happened in BVS. Maybe the kryptonite that Lex Luthor had got stolen by someone and now they're selling it on the black market or something. I'm sure that's not relevant. And also, it's such a tease whenever any DC EU movie post-Justice League mentions Superman. Because at this point, I don't know where we are with Henry Cavill, if he's returning at any point as Superman, or if they're gonna go forward with an African-American actor playing the new Superman, or if Supergirl in the new Flash movie is gonna take over as like the new Kryptonian leader of the Justice League or something, I don't know. But anyway, moving on with this, the Suicide Squad trailer. How fucking great is Viola Davis as Amanda Waller?
I wouldn't take such extreme measures if this mission went more important than you could possibly imagine. Are you in or out?
I'm telling you, even if you hated the 2016 David Ayer Suicide Squad movie, you gotta admit that Viola Davis was pretty much 10 out of 10 casting for Amanda Waller. I love that Bloodsport is like threatening her with a knife to her neck or whatever that object is, and she's just not scared at all. That's what she is. Amanda Waller is the one who can stand up to all these powered people. She doesn't have any superpowers herself, but she has leverage on them. She has something over them that allows her to stand up to these people who could snap her in half with their pinky if they really wanted to. She just has power over that person. I love that. That's her superpower, really. One thing I notice about this trailer is that we don't really see a lot of Harley Quinn. We see her in a couple of shots, she has like a couple of lines, but this trailer is not the Harley Quinn show. And as much as I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, I do appreciate that. Because Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn has had plenty of shine in 2 movies at this point, and while I do still think she'll be a highlight of this movie, it's good to know that she's not gonna completely hog the spotlight. Yeah, this movie's not all about Harley Quinn. We have some other characters in here, like Pete Davidson. He's in this movie. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest Pete Davidson fan. I never thought he was all that funny. Then again, I guess he doesn't think so either. So there that is. But I guess we'll see how he is in this movie. His character's name is Blackguard. His actual name is Dick Hertz. That's kind of funny, I guess. I will say there's a lot of toilet humor in this trailer, and I'm not too fond of that, I'll be honest. Like Harley Quinn's joke about, sorry I'm late, I had to go number 2. I didn't really laugh at that. And then there's Peacemaker's little joke.
Starfish is a slang term for a butthole. Think there's any connection?
No.
First off, I've never heard in my life that starfish was slang for butthole. I never heard that. Secondly, that's not really funny. It's actually kind of gross. I just hope that this entire movie is not just gonna be toilet humor. You know what I mean? That's actually one thing that brought Guardians Volume 2 down for me. I'm not saying all the jokes in Guardians 2 were toilet humor, they weren't, but they just weren't as funny as the jokes in Guardians 1. They seemed a little more lowbrow, a little easier. Not as clever is what I'm trying to say. Now honestly, this movie doesn't really look like it's promising to be clever. It really just looks like it's gonna be another romp. I'll touch more on that at the end of this video. I did like the bit with Weasel though. Weasel's being played by Sean Gunn, who we know as the one who did the motion capture for Rocket in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and he also played Kraglin in those movies as well. And the bit with Weasel in this trailer where they're like, what is that thing? Oh shit, is he a werewolf? Rick Flag's like, no, he's a weasel. He's killed 27 children. But Weasel just makes these little grunting noises right here. I'm like, is Weasel gonna talk in this movie at all, or is he gonna be kind of like Groot? You know, is he just gonna be the one who walks around and makes noises, but, you know, doesn't speak fluent English? I know that he's gonna be walking around showing his dong, because he's not wearing anything, so we have that to look forward to. Also, I like David Dastmalchian in this trailer as Polka Dot Man. The part where he's like, I'm a superhero! We all know this actor from The Dark Knight and the Ant-Man movies, but I feel like this role is his most fun one yet. Or what I'm saying is he's probably had the most fun in this role than he has in any other role. One thing I really appreciate about this trailer is that we don't see a lot more of Starro, because I'm pretty sure Starro is gonna be like the big bad threat in this movie that the Suicide Squad has to go take out. But in all the trailers we've seen so far, we've never had like a big full body wide shot of Starro yet, you know? We've only ever seen like one of its tentacles. But however, in this trailer, in one of those blink and you miss it shots, you see all the little parasites coming out of it, which I mentioned in my video about the first trailer. You know, the Bo-Rock thing. So it looks like there might be a point in this movie where, like, the Suicide Squad will have to face some of their own members who have been taken over by this Starro parasite on their faces. So that'll be fun to watch. Bad guys versus bad guys. That could be cool. I mean, we're all pretty sure that half the characters in this movie are gonna be dead by the end, just because there's so many of them. So maybe this is how they're gonna go out. They're gonna be killed by the other half of the squad because they've been taken over by Starro parasites. I don't know, that's just a wild guess. We'll see what happens. And then at the end of the trailer, we get another funny bit with King Shark.
What do you got?
Bird.
Now it. Stay off the comm.
I feel like King Shark in this movie is just gonna be a big idiot. Like, he's just gonna have these little one-word lines. He's gonna be the brute force, you know, the muscle, but maybe he's just misunderstood. Maybe he's really like a nice guy. So in that case, maybe he's gonna be the Groot of this movie. Except Groot's not an idiot. I don't know, I guess we'll see. I'm just saying he's probably not gonna be as funny as Ron Funches' King Shark and Harley Quinn, cause he's just the best. So yeah, in the end, I am still looking forward to the Suicide Squad, but like I said, it does look like it's just gonna be another fun comic book movie romp, kinda like Venom Let There Be Carnage, but probably a lot more violent. So I'll say about this movie what I said in my video about the first trailer for Venom Let There Be Carnage, which is I'm not even sure if the Suicide Squad is going to end up being one of my favorite movies of the year, because I don't know how much heart this movie's going to have. I do have some faith though, because the Guardians of the Galaxy movies have plenty of heart, and I think they balance the humor and the drama pretty well in those movies. Well, the first one anyway. The second one, maybe not as much, but it was still pretty good. So who knows, maybe this movie will be in the vein of that. So the new early access trailer, or the Rain trailer, or trailer 2 or 3, or whatever you want to call it, for The Suicide Squad. Have you watched it yet? What do you think about it? And who do you think is going to be more like Groot in this movie, Weasel or King Shark? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe.